American Debt Slave.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of The American Debt Slave. I came across an amazing video and I follow this guy on Twitter. I'm going to put his link in the description as well so you can follow him. But he actually seemed to have some very sound logic when it comes to defeating inflation and to going back to a non-inflationary economy to where things just stay level. And basically what he says is we all need to start demanding our employers to pay us in hard currency, whether that's gold, silver, Bitcoin, something that is not fiat dollars, that isn't just paper money that can be manipulated. After all, we're all working for some inflationary currency that devalues every single day. Heck, it seems like it's devaluing by the minute. I mean, it's $12.77 for some Chipotle and some chips. This is getting ridiculous. $3.50 a gallon, $20 to go out to eat. It's unbelievable what's happening in the economy. Home prices are out of control. Everything seems to be going absolutely nuts. And I just thought that I should share this video with you and check this out.
There is a difference between being paid in fiat garbage debt-based currency and then taking that currency and then trading it in for a hard currency. It is substantially more destructive to the bankers, brokers, boomers, and billionaires if you demand they pay you in hard currency and they have to first go buy hard currency. It is not an accident, and this is more for new followers, but I've covered this a lot. Anybody who's been following me for any length of time, you know my thoughts on this. It's not a secret why guys like Putin want you to buy rubles first before buying Russian oil and gas, right? Gaddafi wasn't as strong as Russia, but Gaddafi was going to do pretty much the same thing, as was Saddam, as was, all these dictators that just sort of wind up on the wrong end of the dollar hegemony, right? The dollar hegemony, which is the empire of a bunch of order-following douchebags that will just apparently do anything for money, apparently, as long as they're given a costume. This is the way of things. If you want to end this, then what you do is you start demanding to be paid in anything, any hard currency, anything that can't be printed from nothing. I don't care what it is. Pick something. Pick something. Find something that can't be just conjured out of nothing. And watch how quickly bankers, brokers, boomers, billionaires, and everybody else go fucking completely tits up. Watch how quickly all these mega corporations die. Watch how, you want to take down like the juggernauts like Apple, Google, the so-called Magnificent Seven. You want to take down all Magnificent Seven? If every one of your employees showed up and says, I'm not doing shit for you people unless you pay me in hard currency, it would wipe them out. There'd be nothing left. There'd be a smoldering crater where Google once stood. I'm not kidding about this. It's that big a deal. Because they would then have to go and find a way to get hard currency. And if the people who have all the hard currency won't give it to them, well, then they're fucked, aren't they? Not like proper fucked, but they're fucked, right? They can't, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so that really puts them into checkmate. It is a different thing entirely if they pay you in dollars and then you use your devaluing garbage dollars to go try and buy hard currency. Okay, that's not the same program. Okay, it's far more devastating. Again, I'm talking to all you people out there that claim to be on the left, right? You want to bring down the man? You want to bring down all the corporations, man? You want to bring all those guys down? Start demanding to be paid in hard currency. I don't care what hard currency it is. Pick one, pick two, pick five. I don't care what it is. Tell them you want to be paid in farmland. I don't care what you tell them, but start doing that, and you will find very quickly that that's what happens, right? First of all, they'll fire a bunch of you because they're like, oh, we'll just replace you with a bunch of illegals from the third world, or we'll move offshore. Okay, well, if you move offshore, then you won't be needing any of this land here, will you? It means you could probably just repossess it. That'd be my take on the matter. I can't really say what you probably should do, because of being the internet, I have to be a little more adroit. But yeah, that's kind of how it works. So yeah, if you actually take the time to really think about it, if you really want to hurt them, And this includes big government too. Now, of course, none of the government people will do this kind of thing, because government people are sold out goons. Right? If you work for the government, you're probably a sold out goon. You'll enforce anything. I just saw there was some news story where there was some guy at his house, some Air Force dude just kind of hanging out at home, and then he gets this loud knock on the door, from some SWAT team, and then can't see out the peephole because they put like tape or something over the peephole, so he couldn't see what was going on. So he grabs his he grabs his pew. I hate having to talk like this. The stupidest shit in the world. And as you do, right? Because like you have no idea what the hell is on the other side of that door. They finally break in the door, unalive him and everybody else in the room, the dogs, etc. and stuff, just as they do, right? And then like, oh no, we get the wrong address. Yeah, police are mankind's greatest plague. They have been for a long time. They don't exactly look for the smartest tools. They don't look for the smartest guys to do that job anymore. They haven't for a long, long, long time. So, just in answer to someone else's question, I'm not rambling, but just in answer to someone else's question where they're like, well, what the hell, why do you hate cops? And like, I hate what they've become. I mean, look at the reality, dude. I mean, they're really not very smart anymore. They've hired the worst possible people. So you really can't feel bad about anything that happens to them. At least I don't anyway. So I got clean conscience on all of that. So it's why I can level with you the way that I do, because I have total clean conscience on that. Laws of physics, laws of conscience. My conscience is clean. I've made it very clear my position on this, and it's like, dude, you just look at how they behave. So you want to bring the system down. You want to bring the man down. You want to do all that. If you're on the left, if you're a bunch of leftists, you want to stick it to the man. Well, then you want hard currency. For those of you that are on the right, you want an honest currency. You want to have like wives, kids, household pets, that kind of thing, property ownership, etc. You want people to actually, be long-term thinking and care about their neighborhood and give a shit about the houses that they're in, and take care of things. You want people to do that again. Then you want to start demanding hard currency, because that's what'll do that. And it'll get rid of bankers. The left and the right are just both, as far as I'm concerned, both equally stupid, because they can't see their own hubris, But if you figure it out, once you start demanding to be paid in hard currency, then shit changes rapidly, and that's what they're terrified of. I promise you, the bankers, brokers, boomers, billionaires are fucking terrified that you'll start asking for, you'll start demanding, say, listen, I'm not doing shit for you. I'm not changing your diapers. I'm not pressure washing your driveway. I'm not doing fuck all for you. I'm no longer mowing your goddamn lawn. I'm not doing anything for you people until you pay me in hard currency, something that cannot be conjured out of nothing. And watch how quickly they lose their shit. Literally and figuratively.
Some pretty sound advice. I did post this video, I believe, on my Telegram. If you want to join my channel, the Telegram link is in the description. If you want to support this channel, go ahead and go to detoxify.me. That's detoxify without the e.me, and pick yourself up some ozone drops. I really appreciate it. Until next time, guys, whether you're right or whether you're left, no matter what, taxation is theft.